What's up, everybody? I'm Blessed and Free. Welcome back to another episode of DOC TV. So man, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I'm beyond grateful for it. But 80% of my views come from people that haven't subscribed. So real quick, if you're watching this right now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There you go, bet that up. Now let's get into this episode. Now this is gonna be another story out of good old Pasco County in Florida, where they have glorious hotel accommodations all up and down Highway 19. You know, like the Travel Inn, which is located right before or after the bridge, depending on which direction you're traveling. Then, minutes away, there's another 5-star hotel, and in its heyday was otherwise known as the Value Lodge, where you can definitely get a value. The rooms are so cheap, you can afford to hit the streets and get yourself not one, but 2 lovely ladies to join you. You know, to talk. The choices are unlimited, and during the evening, the foot draggers stagger the streets, making all your dreams come true. Where they'll be Twixie flexing to the early morning. And during the day, you can visit downtown Newport Richey, where you have a chance to run into the honest, loving, and caring mayor, Dale Massad. Oh, Dale. The former mayor is accused of shooting at a Pasco County Sheriff's deputy who came into his house with a search warrant. Unfortunately, this wasn't his first run-in with the police. He is also charged with practicing medicine without a license. He hasn't practiced medicine since 1992 because of the death of a 3-year-old patient. Port Richey's mayor, Dale Massad, will argue stand your ground when he goes to trial for attempted murder. Dale Massad is accused of shooting at Pasco deputies in February of 2019. Now, unlike most stand your ground cases, the judge will hear the motion and decide during the trial if the stand your ground applies to this case. The defense maintains Massad's actions last February were due to fear for his life. In the early morning hours of February 21st, Pasco deputies with a SWAT team served a search warrant on the then Mayor Massad's waterfront home, and this is the video from that night.
Sheriff's office search warrant, come to the door! Sheriff's office search warrant, come to the door! Sheriff's office search warrant, come to the door!
Sheriff's office search warrant! Sheriff's office search warrant, come to the door! Sheriff's office search warrant, come to the door! Sheriff's office search warrant! Sheriff's office search warrant! Sheriff's office search warrant! This is the sheriff's office, on your fire!
Watch the window!
This is the sheriff's office, do not...
Dale, put that gun down. Put the gun down and come down the stairs.
Hold on.
We're down right here. You have a seat right here on the back of the bus?
Just give me an inch more here.
Sit down. Sit down.
Hurting me, God.
Sit down.
Jesus Christ. Why don't you knock on the door and let us know what's happening? Please.
You can tell in the video Dale Massad was obviously messed up. That mayor was leaning. Apparently Massad reportedly fired a handgun multiple times, leading to additional charges of attempted homicide. 2 more charges obstructing justice and unlawful use of a 2-way communication device were added in March 2019 because of conversations Massad had with the then acting Port Richey mayor, Terrence Rowe, while using a jail phone line. Dale has been in Land O'Lakes, where he has had multiple court hearings requesting a bond due to the conditions of the jail. COVID concerns were cited as additional reasons to release Massad. Unfortunately for Dale, the state attorney was not feeling that request, and Judge Mary Hansel had sided with the state. But then a new twist of events. Acting Mayor Terrence Rowe, 64, was arrested by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement agents on charges of obstructing justice, conspiracy to commit obstruction of justice, and use of a two-way communication device to facilitate the commission of a crime. Rowe was the second mayor in the town to be arrested in 20 days. He was arrested following a telephone call from his jail predecessor. In that March 3rd recorded phone call from Massad at the Pasco Detention Center, the pair talked of intimidating a Port Richey police officer who was part of the investigation against Massad. Massad said, "I don't know why, but Officer Donald Howard is in on everything." Rowe replied, "I'm on it." Massad said that anything Rowe could do for him would be good. Terrence Rowe was sentenced to probation after admitting to conspire with the ex-mayor Dale Massad to obstruct justice. In a December 19th order, Judge Mary Hansel sentenced Rowe, 65, to 2 years probation, 50 hours community service, and ordered him to undergo a mental health evaluation. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Massad resigned after his arrest, but Rowe refused to follow suit after he was charged. Governor Ron DeSantis suspended Rowe. Citizens began a recall petition to remove him from office, but Rowe eventually resigned in June, just 3 days after Massad's conviction. Dale Massad remains in jail. Now, this is definitely something out of a movie. To put this in perspective, residents in Pasco County are 76% more likely to die of an overdose than the average American. Well, no shit. When the mayor's smoking crack and doing meth, it's no wonder the residents are. But the corruption doesn't stop there. It's gone as far as the Pasco Sheriff's Department literally creating a list of young boys and girls who are likely to grow up to be a criminal. Talk about job security. Now, I don't want people to think that there aren't nice parts of Pasco, because there are. But when stuff like this is going on, there just seems to be no solution to the problem. Hopefully it changes soon, but I won't hold my breath. With the mayor having those charges like he does, he's more than likely going to spend a long time in prison. And you can't tell me that before this whole situation, that other cops in Pasco didn't know this dude was smoking crack, selling and buying drugs. If it was anyone else, they would have had their asses handed to them a long time ago, because Pasco is known for putting charges on people with no evidence, then making people sit in jail for months, throwing crazy prison sentences at them until they break. Shit, they did it to me. Best advice I can give anyone is pack your shit up and move out of Pasco County. You can't beat Pasco or the state of Florida, and that, my friends, is why I gave up a long time ago. And with that, it's DOC TV, and I'm out.